Welcome back, film lovers, a dystopian thriller where a prison operates in the most twisted way possible. Let's dive into the story, which revolves around survival, sacrifice, and a deeply flawed prison structure. Our main character, Perempuin, enters this strange facility out of grief, hoping to find peace after a tragic accident where she was responsible for the death of her fiancé's young son. Here's how her story unfolds. The prison has 333 levels stacked vertically, with an open shaft through the middle of each floor. A platform loaded with food starts at the top level each day and stops briefly on each floor for exactly 2 minutes. Prisoners on higher floors get first access, often leaving those on lower floors with nothing. Worse yet, every month, prisoners are randomly assigned to a new floor, so you could end up on a floor with plenty of food, or on a level where nothing is left. Before joining, each prisoner is allowed to bring one personal item, and Perempuin's journey with her fellow prisoners shows how each choice affects their survival. Perempuin starts on level 24 with a cellmate named Zamayatin, and they quickly learn about the prison's harsh social dynamics. There are two main groups among the prisoners: loyalists and barbarians. Loyalists try to follow a sort of honor code by eating only the food they want or sharing by choice. Meanwhile, barbarians eat whatever they can get, without rules. From level 23, a loyalist named Robespierre introduces Perempuin and Zamayatin to this system, explaining that it's meant to ensure fairer food distribution. But it doesn't take long for tensions to rise. When prisoners on higher levels start hoarding food, fights break out, sparking violence and chaos as people struggle to survive. In the midst of this, Perempuin and Robespierre try to keep some order, defending their floor. Amid the conflict, they hear stories of a mythical prisoner known as the Master or the Messiah, a legend who supposedly survived without food by meditating and eventually cut off his own leg to feed those on the lowest levels. The Master's followers, called the Anointed Ones, preach his message of unity, but not everyone agrees with their ideas. Perempuin and Zamayatin grow closer, sharing meals and stories to survive. Zamayatin reveals that he was once a mathematician who lost faith in the world's order. Perempuin, too, hints at her tragic past, but their bond is cut short when they are reassigned to level 180, where no food ever reaches. Zamayatin sacrifices himself to help Perempuin survive, but his sacrifice haunts her as she is punished for his actions. In her next month, Perempuin is placed on level 51 with a new cellmate, Sahabat, who has lost an arm. Sahabat tells Perempuin about her own terrifying encounters with the Anointed Ones and their brutal leader, Dajjal Babi. Dajjal is hunting down anyone he sees as barbaric, making him a powerful and dangerous figure in the prison. To stop him, Perempuin joins a group of prisoners, leading to a bloody confrontation that leaves her traumatized and missing her arm. Afterward, Sahabat shares a desperate escape plan. She suggests faking death by eating something toxic in hopes of being disposed of outside the facility. There's a rumor that a prisoner's oil painting could be used for this purpose, and Perempuin keeps this in mind as she plans her next move. In the following month, Perempuin is paired with a new cellmate named Trismegistai, who carries a knife. Tired of the loyalists' methods, Perempuin decides to team up with a group of barbarians to find the oil painting she needs for Sahabat's escape plan. Under the guise of challenging the loyalists, she leads her group into a massive, brutal battle. Dajjal Babi and his loyalists fight fiercely, leaving everyone dead except for Perempuin and Trismegistai. Perempuin carries out the escape plan, consuming her oil painting, and passes out. When she wakes, she's among bodies being disposed of, finally reaching level 333, the very bottom of the prison. Here, she makes a horrifying discovery. Children are kept at the bottom, used by the facility as symbols of hope or to manipulate prisoners into staying. Perempuin attempts to rescue a young boy she finds on this level, but she's stopped by a mysterious force, as the prison's gravity shifts to keep her from escaping. With no way out, she decides to send the boy back up on the platform, hoping he might be seen as a message of hope. As the credits roll, we see more prisoners arriving with their own children, revealing the prison's dark and manipulative cycle. In a final twist, Perempuin reunites with Goring, her ex-fiancé, hinting that their connection brought them both into this hellish prison and that the story is far from over. A disturbing yet powerful story about survival, sacrifice, and a prison designed to exploit every weakness in human nature. The ending leaves us questioning whether Perempuin's act of sending the child up will change anything or if the facility's cycle of control and desperation will continue.